Francis Atwoli. Let's welcome Brother Francis Atwoli.
Thank you very much, my brother. I'll start by recognizing His Excellency the President, William Samoei Ruto, President of the Republic of Kenya, and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces in our country. Her Excellency the Prime Minister of Barbados, Honorable Mia Motley, whom we have just listened to virtually. Our Cabinet Secretary for Labor and Social Protection, Sister Florence Bore, the International Labour Organization Director General, Brother Gilbert Hogbo, the Director of the International Labour Organization, ACTRAF, Sister Maria Elena, Sister Jacqueline Mugo, who is with us here, Executive Director of the Federation of Kenya Employers, Brother Fred Redmond, Secretary Treasurer, or FLCI in brief, short, the General Secretary of the International Trade Union Confederation, Brother Luke Triangle, and the President of the International Trade Union Confederation African Region, Brother Moody Giro. My own brother that we have worked together, Brother Kwesi Aduamankwa, the General Secretary of our organization on this continent, ITUC. My brother, the General Secretary of the Organization of the African Trade Unions Unity, Brother Rizik Masood. And also let me take this opportunity to welcome and recognize the Managing Trustee of our National Social Security Fund that had been built by workers over the years, Brother Koros, the immediate former President of our International Trade Union Confederation globally, Brother Ayuba Waba from Nigeria, former coordinators of the PANAF program, Brothers Peter Jensen and Gianno Olata. These are the two guys that developed labor movement on this country by providing education to shop level leaders, branch secretaries, and those associated with labor movement on our continent. Invited guests, delegates, brothers and sisters, I will try to be very brief so that I don't tire my president, whose schedule is so busy, and he has found time to come out of it to be with us. First and foremost, let me thank you, Your Excellency the President, for our Republic, for finding time out of your busy schedule to be with us this afternoon, and particularly for always creating time for the working people of our country whenever we call upon you. I remember vividly, Mr. President, that on the 14th February this year, when our organizations, that is the Central Organization of Trade Unions Executive Board, and affiliates in Nairobi, you made 4 promises, but I will mention only 3, because the 4th one we are still negotiating. That you committed to fulfill. First, when we invited you to join us during the 1st May International Labor Day celebrations as our worker number 1 to Uhuru Gardens, to attend and preside over the celebrations during that wonderful day of our year calendar. We saw you in person, you left, and you came back at our luncheon and Moaso to explain to workers how you want to put up houses for Kenyans. we requested you kindly to allow us to ask the Director General of the International Labour Organization to invite you to attend the 111th International Labour Day Conference in Geneva. And on receiving the invitation, you responded positively and attended this important annual event of the International Labour Organization in Geneva, Switzerland. And this was a big honor, not only to Kenyan workers, to our country being the first president to attend the ILC. Thirdly, Mr. President, was our request for you to come and grace today's International Trade Union Confederation African Region Congress, 5th Congress. You also agreed and kept your word, and here you are, Your Excellency. What else do I say? We thank you for keeping your word, Your Excellency. We are aware, we have been in public life, Your Excellency, very few political leaders who are committed to the ideals of keeping up their words, and you are one of them who keep their, whatever you say, you make sure you are up to it. Let me also take this opportunity, Mr. President, on behalf of Kenyan Trade Union Movement, to humbly welcome all delegates and guests to this important 5th African ITUC Congress in our country, Kenya, and I hope and trust that you will feel, my brothers and sisters, you will all feel comfort while here in this capital of our country, Nairobi. At the same time, let me take this opportunity to thank the government of His Excellency, the President, William Samoei Ruto, whom we are with here, to have waived any payment on visas. All of you, none of you paid any penny on a visa. And if there is any, here he is, you will be refunded your money. And preaching this. For example, we in the East African community, we don't require somebody visiting Uganda and he has a visa from Uganda or Tanzania or Rwanda or Burundi or Somalia now to come to Kenya and is being asked for another visa. In the same breath, Your Excellency, as a labor leaders, we can attest here today that you remain fearless leader who never shy away from receiving criticisms. Let me tell my colleagues to know that. Considering that I personally, as Francis Atwoli, Secretary General of KOTU, for so many years, I have been one of your great critics, who before your election, I